Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's good to be here. It's going to be another wonderful day. You're welcome to the meet and greet with the FBI coach. It's raining cat and dog right now. I don't know about you. I don't know how it is at your end, but the rain is quite heavy at this end. It's going to be a wonderful day. Please tell me where you've been from, and also drop your favorite emoji. Tell me where you've been from. Tell me, drop your favorite emoji. Drop hashtag. If you're watching a replay, drop hashtag replay. If you're watching a replay, and also share. Please share the link. Invite others to join. Okay, let's be a blessing wholesale. It promises to be a great day. It promises to be a wonderful time on another edition of Meet and Greet with the FBI coach. It's good to have you here on this great event. Okay, I'm also trying to share and invite a few more persons to join us so we can be a blessing wholesale. I would love to read from you. Tell me where you're being from, and also drop your favorite emoji. I'll be glad to hear from you. It's a wonderful Saturday. Happy New Month. Yeah, Happy New Month. Welcome to the month of May. Welcome to the month of May. By the way, my high income skill training starts tonight, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. It starts tonight. So if you haven't registered, please do. You can still register and be part of the training tonight. It's going to be a corrosive time. It's going to be, it's dangerous. It dangerously destroys ignorance. It's a wonderful time to learn. It's going to be a 15 days of learning, transformation. It cures broccolitis. Broccolitis is a sickness that brings being broke. So it cures broccolitis. You will not regret ever being under high income skill training. So if you haven't registered, please register ASAP. Let's get started so that by the end of the, in fact, before the 15 days is over, you will also share wonderful testimonies like others have shared. Then, if you haven't joined my high income skill training group on Facebook, please, I would like to have you there. I would like to have you there. Click, go to Facebook and search for High Income Skill. It's a group. Join the community. It's a community where we learn, we share anything that has to do with skills that will increase our earning capacity, that will make us wiser and brighter. That's what we share in that group. Okay, so it will be awesome to have you in that room. So don't forget, I beg your pardon, don't forget to tell me where you're being from. Okay, our guest is getting ready. He had little issues with network earlier, but I just got a signal that he's coming up. Okay, so tell me where you're being from, and also drop the I love the heart. I love the heart emoji. I love the fire emoji. So pump it up in the comment section. Pump it up in the comment section. Tell me, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Drop the fire emoji, drop the heart emoji. Let's get rocking. Let's get it rolling. Our guest is going to be speaking to us on emotional intelligence. Our guest is going to be speaking to us on how to use your emotions to grow your business. He's a great guy. You know, we've come a long way, over a decade. We've known ourselves, and we've been from one business to another, from one platform to another. We have worked together, and it's always great working with him. He has great personality. Yes, I love the heart emojis. I love it. I love it. Fire it in the comment section. I love it. He's a great personality, and he's someone you would love to hear. He's a bundle of wisdom. He's a bundle of knowledge. You know, he has built capacity. He's a 7-figure earner when it comes to network marketing. He has built thousands of people in his team, you know, and they are affected directly and indirectly from his efforts. So I take my time to sort the people I bring on this platform, because one thing I project seriously is developing and impacting people's life. So whoever I bring to this place is someone that can never deliver less. So Dr. John Mukoro is one person that will over deliver. I have no shadow of that in it. So he's ready. Let me bring him up so he can unleash the dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, please, as I bring him up, please fire the emojis, the heart emojis. Fire it in the comment section. I love to see the heart emojis. Let us give him a warm welcome. I'm bringing him up. I'm bringing in this English. Who is twisting my English? I'm bringing him up this moment. Dr.
Oh, the FBI coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good.
How you doing, my brother? Hello, John. Hello, John. Wow, network is freezing. John, can you hear me? Seems you are freezing. It's freezing at your end. John, can you hear me? Dr. John.
Is it
Yes, I can hear you, but it seems the network is freezing. I can't see you anymore. I can't see you. Hello, John. John, can you hear me? I'm sure he's trying to sort out a few things that is going on with the network. You know, for some days or weeks, network has really been erratic. John, can you hear me right now? Hello, John. Dr. John.
So, yes. FBI, can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Fantastic.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody.
Please let's give him a great welcome. I feel like saying let's stand up and give him a standing ovation. Please let's drop the emojis in the comment box. Let's drop the heart emojis. Let's welcome Dr. John Mukoro. Dr. John, how you doing, my brother from another mother?
I'm very fine. It's my pleasure.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes, loud and clear. Loud
awesome.
And clear. So I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with friends.
John, before you start,
today,
I want to read your profile.
I want to start.
Before you start,
Okay,
I want to read your
ahead.
Dr. John Mukoro is the co-founder, John Moore Global Consulting LLC, and President CEO, Edcares Global Limited. Dr. John has over 10 years active banking experience before his resignation as a branch manager from one of the top commercial banks in Nigeria. He is an international seasoned facilitator. He's a trainer. He's a financial and business intelligence coach and a fellow of Institute of Business Diplomacy and Financial Management. He is also an alumni of the Lagos Business School, Pan-African University, Lagos, where he has the certification in agribusiness management. Dr. John is a life member of the Enterprise Development, EDC, of the Pan-African University in Lagos, where he received certification in entrepreneurial management. He is also a certified business development service provider after undergoing an intensive certification with the highest SME regulation body in Nigeria, the Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria, that is SMEDA. Dr. John is a practitioner and master practitioner of neuro-linguistics programming, trained by the foremost trainer of NLP in Nigeria, Innocent Minds. Okay, the name of the company is Innocent Minds Trading and Consulting and Emotional Intelligence Consultant, trained by Emotion City, Lagos. Dr. John was awarded with an honorary doctorate degree in business management at the University of Accra, Ghana, by the European American University in 2019. He is a one-star director with Imeri Nature Global, a Malaysian direct selling company with Nigerian head office in Maryland, Lagos. You're welcome, Dr. John.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my FBI coach. You used a very good some minutes into our time to read that very long profile. So let me run very quickly into our business of the day. So today I will be sharing with us the 4 cardinal points of emotional intelligence and how that relates to our network marketing business. And if you are here, even if you are not into network marketing, how it relates to your conventional businesses, your traditional businesses, and how you can even use it to relate with your family at home and with his emotional intelligence. It has so many definitions, but I will just take a very short one so we can run with it.
Well, with you.
Being smart with your feelings. A lot of us have money and we are told that we should be smart with our money, because time cannot be gotten back. So we should also know that we ought to be smart with our feelings. Now, I want to start with a story that most of us have heard. We have heard this story severally from different places, but I want to re-echo the story again. The story in the jungle of the lion and the zebra, where the lion woke up and prayed for food, prayed to God that God should give him food that very day. Then the zebra woke up and prayed for safety. They both prayed. And on this particular day, what happened? The lion and the zebra, they met and a race ensued. The lion running after the zebra. Now, the question was asked, if you were God, whose prayer will you answer? I don't want to go into asking you guys. I want to go straight to what I think. If I were God, I will leave the two of them, whoever runs faster. If the lion runs faster and catches up with the zebra, the lion should take the zebra as food. But if the zebra runs faster than the lion, then the zebra should go ahead and run into safety. And the lion can go hungry without food. Now, all of us, we can agree very well that given their natural competence, their natural ability, you will agree with me that the lion will definitely outrun the zebra.
Yeah.
Now, so the zebra, knowing fully well that if I am to run with my natural ability, if I am to run with just what I know, this lion will outrun me and take me as food. Now, the zebra, with a new form of information that he puts into practice, the zebra now hops on a power bike. You will agree with me that if the zebra hops on the power bike, no matter how fast the lion runs, the zebra will outrun the lion.
Absolutely.
So now, when the zebra hopped on a power bike, there was no way the lion could catch up with the zebra again, and the zebra ran into safety. Now, I can tell you vividly, categorically, that the power bike that the zebra hopped into, the zebra did that. He actually leveraged on the power bike. If the zebra didn't leverage on the power bike, the zebra would have been taken as food by the lion.
Yeah.
So the big question is this: in your working place today, in the business that you are doing, in your family life, what are you leveraging on that will make your escape easier? What information are you leveraging on that will make your escape? Because the world we live in today is a jungle. What are you leveraging on? What level of information do you have that you are leveraging on? Intelligence, that's IQ alone, cannot take you as far as what emotional intelligence, EQ, can take you. It's been proven that in the present workplace of today, in present businesses of today, what you need most is soft skills, like emotional intelligence skills, soft skills of emotional intelligence for you to excel in whatever you are doing, whether it's in your place of work or in the business you're doing. The world of today, we've seen that just being an engineer is not enough. Just being an economist is not enough. In any profession or in any business that you are in, having intelligence, IQ, in that your field is not just enough. What matters in the reality of today is emotional intelligence. How much of EQ do you have? That is why today we are going to be talking about the 4 cardinal points of emotional intelligence and how we can apply this to our network marketing business. Recap that when I started this training, I told you that with your feelings, emotional intelligence is being smart with your feelings. Just the same way that you are smart with your money, the same way you are smart with your time, emotional intelligence is being smart with your feelings. If you wake up in the morning and you're driving to work or you're driving to your office, and somebody who was hurrying, trying to drive past you, just mistakenly scratches your car, and you come down from your car and you start screaming in the middle of the road. You are screaming at the taxi driver or the keke rider or the bus driver. I will deal with it today. You may agree with me that you will. No, if
Hello,
you
John.
are
Okay. John, your voice is breaking. Can you hear John? If you can hear John, please drop in the comment section. We can hear you. Can you hear him? If you can hear Dr. John, please drop in the comment section. It seems there's a little network hitch at his end. Can you hear me? If you can, please drop the fire emojis in the comment section. The network is just being erratic. Okay, there's a little issue with his network. I'm sure he's going to get back with us shortly because he's dropping wonderful fire. He's dropping wonderful nuggets. Yeah, we lost him. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's trying to reconnect because I can see it beeping. He's trying to reconnect. Okay, you can hear me. All right. He's trying to reconnect. Let's just give it some minutes. He was talking about emotional intelligence at the point when I lost him. Okay, I think he's back. John, you're back. Can you hear me now? Hello, Dr. John. Network is not smiling at us. Dr. John, are you there? So he was talking about emotional intelligence, that your IQ, which is intelligence.
Okay. Okay,
fantastic.
I guess you can hear me now.
Fantastic, yes.
I guess, can you hear me now? Can you type something if you can hear me?
Loud and clear. If you can hear Dr. John, please put up a comment in the comment section. Can you hear Dr. John now? Drop an emoji, a fire emoji, or you say, I can hear you. Can you hear him? Fantastic. Yes. Continue, John.
Hear me? FBI,
yes.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Confirm to me if you can hear me, FBI coach.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So the 4 cardinal points of emotional intelligence. So what I was saying initially, that if anything anybody does to you, you want to give the person a piece of your mind. That is not the best way to relate to people. If everybody that you annoy or you do something wrong to at every point in time, if they all give you a piece of their mind, I'm sure you will run out from this one on your own. So you don't just give people a piece of your mind when things go wrong. You have to apply emotional intelligence. You have to be smart with your feelings. Now, the 4 cardinal points of emotional intelligence as postulated by Daniel Goleman. Number 1 is self-awareness. I want you to write it down. Number one is self-awareness. I will run through all of them. Then I will take them one by one. Number one is self-awareness. Number two is self-management. Number three is social awareness. And number four is relationship management. Now, what is self-awareness? Self-awareness deals with how much you love yourself. How much do you love yourself? How much do you know yourself? Do you have self-confidence? Do you believe in yourself? Do you love yourself? Or do you wait for people to validate you before you know that you look good, before you start having confidence in yourself? How much do you believe? How much do you know yourself? How much confidence do you have in yourself? Do you wait? There are some ladies, they wait until somebody tells them, oh, you look so beautiful. And they'll smile, they'll say, oh, really? So, and I'll be wondering, so if somebody doesn't tell you that you look beautiful, don't you know yourself that you are beautiful? How much do you know yourself? Who are you? If somebody asks you, who are you? What is your response? What would be your response to that person? There are some people you will ask, who are you? And they will look at you in the face. And the only thing they can tell you is that I am a banker. I am a doctor. I am a lawyer. And you ask them that question 10 times, 15 times, 20 times. Who are you? They tell you I'm a civil servant. They describe themselves with what they do. The only thing you ask a man, who are you? And the only thing he can tell you about himself is what he does for a living. A man looks at himself, and the only definition he can find of himself is the fact that he's a banker, he's a civil servant. He builds his entire life around what he does. That is why when some people lose their job, they just lose self-esteem because the only thing they know about themselves is that job they do. It's a wrong way to live life. Who are you? Who are you on the inside? What makes you tick on the inside? Are you a big deal? Do you believe in yourself? And let me tell you, what can make you proud of yourself, of who you are, has to do a lot with personal development. How often do you take out time to develop yourself? How often do you pick up books to read? Self-awareness. You have to know yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to be proud of yourself. You have to win the war. You have to conquer yourself before you can conquer somebody else. You cannot give what you don't have. So it begins with self-awareness. How much do you know yourself? Don't always wait for people to validate you before you begin to believe in yourself. So under self-awareness, tell yourself today that you want to start the journey towards personal development. Because let me tell you something. In the network marketing industry, there is a lot of learning to be done. If you ignore the learning, the earning becomes difficult. I always tell people that when you start this journey, you start with the learning aspect. Now, as you begin to learn and as you begin to progress on the journey, the L in the learning begins to disappear. And as the L begins to disappear, it now begins to give room for earning. You cannot just jump away from the learning and jump into the earning aspect. You must partake in the learning aspect. If you know yourself very well, you have very good self-esteem, you are loaded on the inside, this will help you build a formidable organic team. Because your people are watching you as a network marketing leader. It is what you do that they will do. When they see you that you are focused on personal development, they will do the same thing. So under self-awareness, let us, as a matter of urgency, take personal development as a way of life. Then number 2 is self-management. Under self-management speaks of self-control. How do you manage yourself? In the network marketing industry, it's not like a job where your boss will tell you, stand up, do this, do that, submit this, submit that. In the network, take on daily basis to do what you ought to do, there has to be something burning on your inside. Something that wakes you up in the middle of the night. What is your why? It is that burning why, that burning reason that can make you wake up in the morning and without anybody telling you what to do, you start pushing on your own. You start running on your own. If in this industry you are waiting for your upline to push you before you move, to say move here, move there, speak to this person, do this, you will not go far. The push has to come from the inside. The push has to be internal. And the only way the push can be internal is when you have built yourself under self-awareness. When you've achieved, you have conquered yourself and you achieved everything under self-awareness, that is the only time you can better manage yourself. You cannot manage people when you have not been able to manage yourself. Do you have positive outlook towards your business and towards life in general? As a network marketing leader, how do you view obstacles? Do you always have a negative outlook towards obstacles? How do you manage crisis within your team? How do you manage crisis within yourself? Things that happen, because like I told you earlier, your team members are watching you. When things go wrong, how do you manage them? When things go wrong in your company or in your team or in your product, if there's any issue, the line of communication you should adhere to as a network marketing leader is upward. When things go wrong, when things are not going right, channel it to your upline, to those above you. Don't bring it down to those below you, but you are not too sure if at their level they can manage the information you are about to bring out to them. So self-management is to say, how much self-control, how much do you know how to manage yourself? How does the things that happen around you, how do they affect you? How do you interpret the things that happen around you? Do you always interpret them from the negative point of view, or do you always interpret them from the positive point of view? As a good network marketer, when things happen, let's assume the product in your company gets exhausted, and the company says we have to wait for 2-3 months before new products come. If you, as a network marketing leader, you cannot manage, if that information hits you so hard and you get discouraged, you cannot manage that information. You cannot tell yourself that, okay, let me start the recruitment pending when products will come. and you are not the one complaining, lamenting. When your team member sees you lamenting and complaining, what do you expect them to do? They will do exactly what you're doing. That's why I said, under self-management, a continuous positive outlook in your business is needed. For those of you who are in the office, who work, you should not come to the office in the morning and always wait for your boss, for your line managers to guide you and direct you on what to do. Take initiative, be proactive. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. The first habit that says be proactive. Don't always wait for direction before you do what you are supposed to do. Number 3, social awareness. Number 3 is social awareness. Now, under social awareness, you need to know that you're relating with people. You're relating with people in a group or in a company or in an organization. How socially aware are you? How socially aware are you? How do you relate with people? Do you always put yourself first? First, before you think of others? How do you see people? Are you genuinely interested in people? Do you always see things from your point of view alone? Or do you try to see things from the point of view of others? It causes a lot of conflict when you choose to see things from your point of view alone. You have to be socially aware of your environment, of the people around you. It will help you to better relate with them. When there are conflicts, always try to make excuses for the other person. Always ask yourself, why is she saying it has to be like this? Ask yourself, where is she seeing this thing from? Don't always sit down where you are and believe that you are always right. Try to get up and go to where the other person is sitting and try to see things from their own perspective. It will help you a great deal, even at home, in dealing with your wife, with your husband, with your kids. It will also help you in dealing with either your upline or your downline in network marketing. If you work in the office, it will help you a great deal in relating with your upline managers, your subordinates, and everybody in the office. You have to be genuinely interested in people. Don't always think you are right. There's this story of this lady who bought cookie and was waiting for his flight in the airport. And when he picked one of the cookie to eat, a young man that was sitting beside her also picked to eat. And she was wondering, how can this young man dip his hand inside the pack of my cookie and start eating without even letting me know, without taking permission from me? She took a second one, the young man took another one too. She took the third one, the young man took the third one too. And she was like, what kind of person is this? What level of audacity is this? This guy must be very rude. She was angry. She was furious. But she just told herself she doesn't want to express it. But inside, she was very angry. Now her flight was called and she got up to present her boarding pass. Now, before she even got to present the boarding pass, when she picked the next biscuit, there was one cookie remaining. The guy had to break the cookie into 2, left the remaining half for her. She was like, wow, this guy is bold. This guy is annoyingly bold. Very annoying. Can you imagine? He even broke the last one into 2. Then they called her flight and she went to board. As she opened her bag to bring out her boarding pass, she suddenly saw her own cookie inside her bag. She then realized that the cookie they've been eating belonged to the young man, that her own was inside her bag. She actually did not bring out her own from her bag. If you were in her shoes and she couldn't go back to thank the young man or explain to the young man again, she had to enter the flight and off she left. That is why I said, in relating with people, you must always try to see things from the other person's point of view. Don't always wait to see things from your own point of view, because you can be wrong. You can really, really be wrong. If I raise my phone up and I say, what is the color of my phone? And you say, because you're seeing the back of my phone, you will say my phone is black. And because my phone is facing me, what I'm seeing is white. You say my phone is black, and I'm saying my phone is white. It is white, it is black, it is white, it is black. This simple argument has caused a lot of fight, a lot of war, a lot of disagreement, broken homes. All I needed to do was to get up and go and sit where my friend is sitting, to know that, okay, where this young man is sitting, he is seeing the phone as black. While where I am sitting, I am seeing it as what? As white. Then number four is relationship management. About the fourth one, the fourth cardinal point of emotional intelligence, but the last but not the least, is relationship management. Relationship management is a very powerful one, because network marketing is a relationship business. How do you relate with people? Do you believe in building rapport, or you believe in just jumping into people with your products and services? The best way to connect with people is to build rapport with them. Rapport is a place of trust. Rapport is a meeting point where you can build enough rapport with people that you meet. Anything can happen. When there's rapport, anything can actually happen. When you can connect with people, you can better influence them. But the best way to connect with people is for them to know that you genuinely care about them and you genuinely wish that they succeed. People don't care how much you have. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You must genuinely care about people. If people know that you don't care, people know those that care about them. If you are manipulative, if the fourth habit of the 7 habits of highly effective people, the fourth habit is win-win. In dealing with people, in relating with people, it must be a win-win relationship. Don't relate with people such a way that you are winning, they are losing. No. No, when you do that, people find out they will run away from you. And when people begin to run away from you, you don't succeed in this industry. What will actually make you succeed and stand the test of time in this industry is when you have very good and very sound relationship with people. Your team members should know that you genuinely care about them. The discussion should not be centered around company products and company compensation plan alone. Express love even outside the network marketing business dealings. Find out how they are doing, their family life. Do other things apart from network marketing business. They have ceremonies, marriages, anything. Show up. Let them see you as the family that they have. If you keep it alone as business alone, then there's a problem with that. And there's this common practice of when you have friends and they don't join you in your network marketing business, you tend to see them as enemies. It is very wrong. All your friends don't have to be network marketers. As a matter of fact, there are people that have so much money, but they are non-networkers. It's not a criteria that all your friends must do your business with you. Then there are even some that join your business or they join your company, and for one reason or the other, they decide to join another company or they decide not to do the business again. It's good and fine. That should not cause issues, should not cause quarrels, should not cause malice. The bond you have with a friend naturally before getting into network marketing should not die because of the business. Because this business model is a relationship business that even ought to build better friendship and better relationship with you and people around you. So don't use the opportunity to further drive people away from you. And who even tells you that somebody that is doing your business with you today and stops doing it, that he cannot join you tomorrow again. So relate well with people. Relate well. Be genuinely interested in people. Always look out for peaceful coexistence. Encourage it. When we all live in peace and live in harmony, it's better for us. So that's the 4 cardinal points of emotional intelligence. But there are some techniques. I will, in the next 5 minutes, just show you some techniques you can use to practice your emotional intelligence journey. Because all these things don't just happen in a day. One is delayed response. You can practice delayed response. I will just show you 2. One is delayed response. What is delayed response? In the heat of anger, you are so angry, you are so furious. Don't reply. Don't reply in the heat of anger. A boss sends you a query and you are so angry. And maybe, perhaps, what he even queried you about, you are innocent. And you just pick up your system and you are firing back at him in the heat of anger. Trust me, you will make some error in that reply. What you should do is delayed response. Pause for 5-10 minutes when you would have calmed down. Trust me, when you are calm, your reply will be different. So don't jump into response when you are so angry and when you are so furious. Calm down before you respond, before you reply. When you do that, your response will deliberately be different. It will surely be different. It's called delayed response. Another one is the 6 seconds pause. 6 seconds pause. Somebody does something to you and you start feeling bad. There's a feeling that you get. And once that feeling hits you, people naturally move from feelings to action. That's the natural thing people do. They move from feelings to action. Emotional intelligence. 6 seconds pause says, don't move from feelings to action. Somebody says you are a fool, and the person telling you are a fool, the person telling you that you are a fool is far younger than you. and immediately you feel disrespected and you are furious, you are angry. How can she tell me I'm a fool? And as you feel that feeling of anger, you move from that feeling into action. Immediately you hear you are a fool, you slap the person, thereby moving from feelings to action. 6-second pause technique says, don't move from feelings to action. Rather, move from feelings to thought. Stop and think. This guy said, I'm a fool. Ask yourself, am I really a fool? The fact that this guy called me a fool, does that actually make me a fool? If I were a fool, where I am in life today, would I have been there by now? Stop and pause, stop and think. So if you move from feelings to thoughts before you move to action, your action will be different. Even give the person the benefit of doubt. Make excuses for the person. Why is he calling me a fool? Maybe, perhaps, he has some issues at home, and this is transfer of aggression. Make excuses for the person. Because if somebody calls you a fool and you move from feelings to action and you slap the person, you have actually confirmed that perhaps you could actually be a fool. So when anything triggers you, 6 seconds pause and think about it. Profile what just happened in your thoughts before you take action. If you can pause and think, belt me, your action will be different. You might just smile and walk away. These techniques, they work. They work like magic, but you have to practice them. When you practice, they become part of you. And when you begin to practice that, you will realize that there is this peace that surpasses any human's understanding that you will just have. You have to be emotionally intelligent. You have to be smart with your feelings. If you are emotionally intelligent and you use these principles to relate with your team members in your recruiting, in your business, in your place of work, in your family, trust me, you will be a better family man, a better family woman, a better son, a better daughter, a better upline, a better network marketer, a better business person, a better worker, a better staff, and you will be a better human being. So I congratulate you and thank you for giving me this opportunity today to speak with you on this topic of emotional intelligence. Thank you very much, the FBI coach, and God bless you.
Dr. John Mukoro. I have no doubt in your delivery. I have doubt. You are one person I can just sign signature and just give you paper, go to bed, come back tomorrow, and I'll be confident of your delivery. This is awesome. Please drop your emojis in the comment section. Drop your aha moments. Which one hit you most? Do you know the one that hit me most? The number 4, the 6-second pause. You see that 6-second pause? One of my mentors said, everybody has this 5 minutes madness. 5 minutes madness. Everybody has it. And every day we display this madness. We display it with our children. Chukwemeka, come here. Are you listening to me? But that 6-second pause will reduce the way you shout and scream and react. And sometimes you just say, come here. You just knock the child on the head. But there are countries where you can't try that. You find yourself behind the bars. That's awesome. 6-second pause I'm going to implement this seriously in my business. I've never thought about the 6-second pause. I've known the 5 minutes madness. Everybody has 5 minutes. So every day, at the end of the day, I'm asking myself, at what point was my 5 minutes madness? So with this 6-second pause now, I'll put the 5 minutes madness in check. Viewers, if you have a question, please drop it in the comment section. Let John handle it right now. Now you know why he's called a doctor. He's not a medical doctor. This guy is a book doctor. He's a book doctor. So if you have a question, put it up in the comment section. It's been an amazing, we are almost getting to an hour. It's 53 minutes. Okay, let me say I took 6 minutes out of your time when I read your profile. So we have spent approximately 50 minutes. That's fantastic. And it's like we haven't even started. I think we're going to have a part 2 of this. We're going to have a part 2 of it. Because I know that you didn't even exhaust what you didn't. You didn't. You did it. Let me speak like Les Brown. I know my friend didn't do justice to this work, so we're going to do it.
Yes, I'm good. I'll come back.
Awesome lesson. Please, if you have a question, Dr. John has another meeting he needs to attend immediately. Yeah. So if you have a question, drop it now. Let's handle it. Else, you're going to hold your question when we are running the season 2. When do you want us to run the season 2? Put it up in the comment section. This is 1st of May. Do you want it this May or you want it June? Now the answer is in your hands. Tell me, you want it this May or you want it in June? I need an answer before I end this session. Now, if you haven't registered for High Income Skill, it's starting today. Get into my inbox and get registered immediately. It's corrosive, it cures bronchiolitis. Okay, so let's learn together. I'm waiting for your comments. Do you want season 2 this month, or you want season 2 to start with 1st week of June? Tell me right now, and I'll call it. How does the lawyer say? Okay, he'll pronounce judgment. He pronounced judgment. So tell me in the comment section. I'm waiting. May. Okay, I got one May. So we are looking at end of this month. Another one. We have 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes going. 3 minutes going. We have one person said May.
I will be FBI coach.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'll be traveling tomorrow. I'll be out of the country tomorrow, and I'll be away for 21 days.
Okay.
So it should be in June. It should be June.
Okay, that trip you mentioned.
Yeah, it should be June. It should be June. Yes, it should be June. Yeah.
Okay. So let's make it 1st week of June, just like we had
June. Yes.
So 1st week of June, we have John. I have to release John because he has another meeting, and
thank you.
Very important. He don't go late for his meeting. Thank you very much. It's been an awesome time with you. God bless you, and we'll see you again some other time. Ladies and gentlemen, you agree with me. It's been a pleasing pleasure with Dr. John Mokoro. He has done a lot of justice. So mark your calendar. 1st week of June, we are coming back here. 1st week of June, we have him back with us. 1st week of June, he's going to be sharing mind-blowing. He's going to continue from where he started. All right? I believe you got value. So whatever value you have, put it up in the comment section. Next week, Saturday, is another time to be on the meet and greet with the FBI coach. We always bring value. We always bring life transforming and pocket transforming, minds transforming trainings for you. All we do is to be a blessing wholesale. So make it a date with me on Saturday, coming Saturday, for another edition of the meet and greet. If you haven't registered on the High Income Skill, it's important you buzz me right now. You want my WhatsApp number? I'm going to display it on the screen so you can chat me up and get registered. I give you details about the training. It is corrosive. It is dangerously dealing with bronchiolitis. It is dangerously dealing with ignorance. The greatest thing you can deal with is ignorance. So my high income skill training deals with that. It's approximately 1 hour, and this is where we're going to call it a day. Share this video, share the links with your friends, let them watch, let them learn. It's important we continue being a blessing wholesale. Thank you very much, and see you again. I've got some books to read, and I have training to conduct tonight. I'm going to sign out. Have a